So as those of you who have had involvement with the prenatal rights movement probably already know, there's recently been some controversy pertaining to Susan G. Komen for the cure. It seems a bit peculiar because Susan G. Komen is, of course, a breast cancer company. And breast cancer and abortion have absolutely nothing to do with one another. They're two completely divergent topics. They're two completely irrelevant issues. And pro-life or pro-choice, pretty much everybody agrees that we need to achieve a cure. We need to fight cancer. Nobody is on the side of breast cancer. But Susan G. Komen has had a financial tie to Planned Parenthood. And this puts a lot of prenatal rights activists in a peculiar position because on the one hand, they're contributors to Susan G. Komen and they do want to fight against breast cancer. But on the other hand, they don't want to contribute to an organization which will in turn give money to one of the abortion industry's largest lobbying proponents and the largest provider of abortion in the United States. There's absolutely no reason why a prenatal rights activist should be forced to choose between their desire to end discrimination against the prenatal population and their desire to achieve a cure for breast cancer. Again, these two things have absolutely nothing to do with one another. So consequently, there's been quite a bit of disagreement within the prenatal rights movement with regards to how this should be handled. A lot of them wanted to boycott Susan G. Komen, others wanted to simply write letters, some wanted to ignore this altogether, many downplayed it, many tried to ignore it. But ultimately, there were extensive protests, there were extensive letter-writing campaigns, and this culminated in a victory for the pro-life movement because Susan G. Komen has cut off its ties with Planned Parenthood. And as it turns out, this isn't only a victory for those of us who want to end discrimination against the prenatal rights population, but it's also a victory for those of us who want to find a cure for breast cancer. Because since it cut off its ties with Planned Parenthood, donations to Susan G. Komen for the cure have skyrocketed. They've increased 100%. And I came across this article detailing this, and I just thought that it was really interesting, so I decided to share, and that's my video.